Okay. Welcome back to the Virtual Y. Chance here with today's Power Flow Yoga. Seems a little bit darker on this side of my body than usual. Let me see if I'm going to adjust something really quick. Okay, well, it is what it is today. We got a little light bar out here. Welcome back anyways. If you're just tuning in on Facebook Live, make sure to check out the Virtual Y, all the beautiful offerings that we have. Fitness classes, dance classes, stretching, meditation, all the different styles of classes. You can tune in and just get an exclusive virtual only membership, or it's included with any Y membership. So, okay, let me get situated. It's different with the light, but I like it. It's cool. All right, today's Power Flow Yoga, we're just going to be moving, listening to our body, and really being intuitive about the spine and the breath. So remember not to overdo it. These are very powerful techniques, meaning that it's very easy to overdo. So don't hurt yourself. Listen to your body. Trust your body. All right, first thing we're going to do is just get started with some gentle moving. So we're going to start with a twisting. We're twisting at the hips. We're letting the arms kind of flail. They're just hanging loose. And we're twisting the torso from left to right. You can let the backs of your hands kind of hit your kidneys there. Not too hard, remember, but just enough to feel a looseness in the arms, shoulders, spine. Really aware of what's going on here. Getting some heat flowing. Next, we're going to bring the arms up overhead. And we're going to externally rotate the shoulders so the palms are actually facing behind us. With the arms up, the shoulders are away from the ears, feet hip-width distance apart, soften the soles of your feet. We're just going to bounce at the knees a little bit here to move the lymph. Let those shoulders kind of bounce without using the shoulders. We're bouncing from the knees, but letting gravity just kind of rock those shoulders up and down. We also want to notice that the low back isn't taking a big arch. So kind of roll your tailbone forward and under so that your back is not arched. This bouncing is working on moving the lymph, which is really moving around the toxins out of the spaces that they are. So this bouncing is not only creating some heat, maybe some stiffness in your shoulders, or revealing where that stiffness is. Try to breathe from the belly all the way up to the tops of the shoulders. Just about 5 more breaths here. Bouncing as vigorously or as slowly as feels good for you. We're letting those shoulders move away from the ears. And we're breathing all the way to the top of the lungs to relax those shoulders. Good. On your next exhale, we'll let those arms come down. Maybe a little rocking from side to side again. Maybe a little bouncing with your arms down, shoulders down. Might feel kind of goofy a little bit there, but that's all right. We're doing it for how it feels, not for how it looks. And the good that it does our body doesn't have anything to do with what other people are thinking of us or how we look, right? All right, so next let's do some sun salutations. We'll get the spine flowing. We'll start with a half sun salutation, and then we'll pick up the pace, get down on the floor a little bit, keep that heat flowing. So once again, feet hip-width distance apart. Hands at heart center. Shoulders relaxed away from the ears. We again want to roll that tailbone a little forward and under. Maybe it's like squeezing the glutes. Maybe that helps you roll that tailbone forward. But if we're like this, if you can notice the difference where my back is kind of arched, that is really hard on the low back, but that's normally how we are all day. So engaging the core and rolling, tilting that pelvis under really aligns the spine and takes a lot of pressure, a lot of work out of that low back. So just notice it. We'll take a full breath in and a full breath out. Find something to be grateful for. Your health, your loved ones, your opportunities, your safety, whatever it is, find some gratitude and really feel it as you breathe all the way in and all the way out. This time when we breathe in, we're going to reach the arms high. Go slow, keep the shoulders away from the ears. And on the exhale, we'll tuck the chin, lead forward, and lead the heart toward the knees. On your inhale, we'll take a halfway lift, flat back, long spine. We're going to hold here for a couple breaths just to get some keys down here. Pull the belly button in as deeply as you can. When you pull in on your belly button, notice how that engages your back. Pull in on your pelvic floor as well, like a Kegel lift. Your hands can be on your knees or your shins, or they can be parallel to the ground, palms facing the ground. Draw the shoulders away from the ears and feel how much work or where this work is showing up in your body. And then on your exhale, we're going to fold forward, smooth and steady. And inhale, slowly sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. So that's a half sun salutation. You can do these any time of day, really. It's nice to get the spine moving, to get the flow going through your body. And when I say flow, that's that prana, that life force energy. It's there all the time, but when we emphasize it on purpose and put our attention there, that's when the magic happens. So we'll breathe all the way out, find your gratitude, find your center, softness of the soles of the feet. On your inhale, sweep the arms high. Exhale, fold forward, tuck the chin, lead the heart toward the knees. And on your inhale, halfway lift, flat back, long spine, pull in on the belly button, pull in on the pelvic floor. And on your exhale, fold forward. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Let the spine roll up. And on your exhale, hands to heart center. One more half sun salutation like this. Inhale, sweep the arms high. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, sweep the arms high. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good. We're going to add in a few more poses as we get down onto the ground, really noticing what shows up. On your inhale, we'll sweep the arms high. And on this exhale, let's side bend to the right. Kind of swing your hips out to the left, reach your hands out to the right, line your spine up with your hips. And on your inhale, we'll come back to center. Exhale, side bend to the left. Breathe into that whole right side of your body. Hips to the right, arms to the left. And on your inhale, reach back high. On your exhale, fold forward. Tuck the chin. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, long spine. Pull in on the belly button. Exhale, we're going to lower down onto our belly. So your first option here is a low cobra. We do this by pushing the tops of the feet into the mat, pull in on the pelvic floor, lift the chest without using the hands, pull the shoulders away from your ears, elbows back towards each other. So this is a low cobra, fairly intense in your low back. Next option is to push into your hands, keeping your knees on the ground, keep your belly button pulled in. And this is a high cobra. You can draw your shoulders away from the ears. You could even lift your chin a little bit. And another option here, squeezing those hands into the mat, firm the thighs, pull in on the belly button. You can even lift the knees up off the ground for an upward facing dog. Again, shoulders away from the ears, space across the front of the heart. And exhale, we'll push back to an extended child's pose. Big toes together. Knees wide on the mat. Walk those hands forward. Let's see about this microphone here. Okay. So your other option instead of child's pose is downward facing dog. Hands press into the mat. Externally rotate your shoulders. Point the elbow points toward the ground. Point the crown of the head toward the mat. Press your heart back towards your thighs. And breathe. Another option here, it's a little bit more intense. You can pull forward to a high plank, sending your hips in line with your spine. Hands still gripping the ground. Shoulders still externally rotating, meaning you point your biceps forward and the points of your elbows backward. And on your exhale, pulling in on that belly button, we can press back to a down dog. So inhales to high plank. Exhales to down dog. All right. So pull forward to a high plank. We'll lower down onto the belly for review here. You have the option to take either a low cobra with your hands off the ground, belly button or your pelvic floor pulled in, you're breathing into that belly. A high cobra, belly button pulled in to protect the low back, or pull in on the belly button, lift the knees for an upward facing dog, and press back to either extended child's pose or downward facing dog. On your next inhale, let's look to the hands. Exhale, step the hands, feet up to the hands. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, sweep the arms high. And exhale, hands to heart center. All right, so we set up the fundamentals, the foundation of that sun salutation. We're going to do it 3 times. Now this is going to get, a little bit more exertion, a little bit more intense. So listen to your body. Don't do too much. Soften the knees, hands at heart center. Relax the shoulders. Find your gratitude. It can be something small. It can be something big. It can be something complex. It can be something simple. Whatever it is, find gratitude for this moment right now. On your inhale, we'll sweep the arms high. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, either lower to your belly or lower halfway down for a low lunge, elbows bent at 90 degrees. Inhale to a low cobra or an upward facing dog. And exhale to extended child's pose or downward facing dog. For down dog, you have the option to inhale to a high plank, lowering those hips with control. Exhale to a down dog, raising those hips with control. Really use your belly button. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down dog. One more. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, look to your hands. Exhale, step or hop your feet up to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, sweep the arms high. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good, we'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank or lower to your belly. Inhale, low cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, high plank, optional of course. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down dog. One more. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Really keep that belly button pulled in. Inhale, look to your hands. Exhale, step or float your feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, sweep the arms high. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take 2 breaths here just to center yourself. Reconnect to that grateful experience, that attitude of acceptance and appreciation and simplicity. And take a full breath out, let go of any distractions. And inhale, sweep the arms high. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank. Inhale, low cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, high plank. Keep the hands engaged, shoulders rolling outward. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, look to the hands. Exhale, step or hop your feet up to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, sweep the arms high. And exhale, hands to heart center. Good. Shake out your shoulders, kick out your legs. Just notice how it is that you feel and where it is that you feel it. Good. So got the flow going. Notice where you feel that flow. Flow meaning tingling, temperatures, sensations, waves, release, draining. Whatever kind of stuff you feel in your body, that is life force. It's happening. It's very real. So the more you feel into it, the more that you increase its benefits. Your attention is the key role here. I'm going to step the feet wide, do a little hip series really quick before we wind down. Step your feet wide enough that you're comfortable, but you feel a little bit of work on the inner lines of your legs. Feel the soles of your feet connected to the ground, the arches, the toes, the heels. We're going to take the toes on the right foot, point them directly out to the right. And we're going to make sure that front heel is in line with the arch of the back foot. Look down at your heel. Is it lining up with the other heel? We'll move it so it's lining up with the arch. And then we want to keep these back toes diagonal. So pointed partway toward the same as the other foot, but then partway off to the left wall. Then we'll bend the right knee so the right knee is right above the right ankle. We'll bring both arms wide and point the chest to the left. We'll bring the chin over that right shoulder And then to engage this pose, we traction the feet into the ground towards each other, and we reach the arms away from each other. Take a couple breaths here. If you want more intensity in the legs, move that right foot directly forward. So you just move those toes straight forward, which brings that right foot further away from the left foot, and then that right knee still right above the right ankle. Traction the feet towards each other, shoulders over the hips, chin over that right shoulder. All right, on our inhale, we're going to straighten the front knee, reach the arms high, look up toward the hands. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, arms high, straighten the front leg. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, warrior two. This time when we reach arms high, we'll straighten that front leg. And when we breathe out, we're going to come to an extended side angle. That right elbow comes toward the right knee, and that left arm extends at an angle. Chin can point up toward the upper hand if that feels good. We also want to reduce the amount of weight in that right arm, so maybe you can pick that right arm up and find that work in your left side body. Our inhale, reverse warrior, shoulders over the hips, chin toward that upper hand. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Keep tractioning the feet towards each other. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. And on your inhale, we'll straighten that front leg. Bring both feet wide again. Toes pointing directly in front of you. Take any organic movement. Really feel where that worked. Legs, hips, side body, shoulders, chest, arms. There's a full body, series there. So let's take it to the other side. Left toes go directly out to the left. Make sure that left heel lines up with the right arch of the foot. Right toes at a diagonal. You can bend that left knee. Arms wide. Chin over the left shoulder. To activate, we traction the feet towards each other and reach the arms away from each other, as well as softening those shoulders down and away from the ears. You can adjust where that front foot is by moving it forward if you want a deeper bend in that front knee, but we always want that front knee right above the front ankle. On your inhale, we'll straighten that front knee, reach the arms overhead, keep tractioning the feet towards each other. Look up toward the hands and exhale, warrior two. We bend that left knee. Inhale, straighten that front leg. Traction the feet towards each other. Notice where it shows up in your hips and low back. And exhale to warrior two. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, warrior two. One more of these. This time we'll inhale, raise the arms high, straighten that front leg. This time extended side angle. Left elbow comes toward the left knee. Tractioning those feet towards each other. Chin toward that upper hand, shoulders away from the ears. Pull in on your belly button, pull in on your pelvic floor. And on your inhale, reverse warrior. Keep that deep bend in the knees, shoulders stack over the hips, and the chin toward that upper hand. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Just a couple more of these. Really feel the details. We're awakening. We're liberating that flow, that life force, that wisdom of the body that's always there, but can use some help by us bringing our attention to it. Good, last one here. And as you come up, bring the feet forward and kick out those legs. Kind of notice where in your hamstrings, your hips, your thighs have we worked. That's some intense stuff there. I'm gonna have a seat next and wind it on down, but first we'll do a little core activation. Bring the knees together, sit up tall, really lengthen your spine, pull in on your belly button. You can grab behind your knees with your hands, relax your shoulders, and you can stay here just breathing to lengthen that spine. Or if it feels good, maybe you want to float one foot, keeping one set of toes on the ground. Or you want to float both feet. Keep that belly button pulled in, keep breathing, try to still your eyes, maybe looking at your toes. And you even have the option to release the hands, straighten the legs. Full deep breath. One more breath here. Being fully aware of that belly button. What the belly button does when we're flexing the core is a key to just focus on supporting yourself appropriately. A lot of people, my age, get hernias and have issues with discs and bulging, and that is the key to preventing and strengthening and repairing those things is that transversus muscles, or the ability to pull in on your belly button to secure your organs in place. So think about it while you're walking, while you're practicing, while you're sitting. All great times to strengthen that Uddiyana Bandha, or that core. We'll plant the heels in close to the seat. Plant the hands down by the hips. Excuse me. On your exhale, we're going to peel that tailbone up off the ground, press into the heels, lift the hips to whatever height is mostly comfortable for you. Make sure your hips are at the same height as one another. We'll pull in on that pelvic floor like a Kegel lift. Draw in on the bottom as deeply as you can. We'll roll the knees towards each other, tuck the chin. And breathe deeply, relaxing the upper chest, the shoulders, and the face. You want to feel this work in your low back. When you feel it, can you soften the upper body? On your exhale, we'll lower down, rock the knees from side to side. We'll hug the knees into the chest. Big, deep breaths. Take a brief twist. Knees over to the left, right hand out to the right. Chin toward that right hand. Breathe all the way to the tailbone. Then all the way up to the head. Bring the knees over to the right. Left hand out to the left. Chin toward that left hand. Full breaths here. When you're ready, come back to center with the knees, laying flat on your back. Just breathe into whatever area in your body feels like it needs it the most. Wherever there's tightness or tension, wherever you feel worked or feel stuff working. And if you notice your mind just busy, going from thought to thought to thought, let go of the thoughts and come back to the present sensations of the body without needing to explain it in words, without needing to label or narrate your experience. See if you can just experience your experience for the next minute. No matter how many times the mind wanders, let go of the thoughts. When you're ready, you can hug your knees in once again. Roll onto your right or left side. And return to comfortably seated. Spine long, shoulders relaxed. Thanks for tuning in today. I hope this practice reminded you of your body, reminded you of your ability to perceive your body. And I hope it inspires you throughout the day to remember your body, continuously coming back to and experiencing your body, because that is wholeness, that is presence. And the more we practice, the easier it becomes to step out of the busy thinking mind and into your actual experience. Thanks a lot. Hope this was helpful. Have a great week.